Hello guys, welcome back to our anime moment. Guys, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Today is explanation of Battle Through the Heavens Part 166 based on novel. So let's start. An unusually powerful energy pressure radiates from the enormous energy curtain when one approached it. What a powerful energy pressure! If one does not possess sufficient strength, one would turn into dust when passing through this layer of light. Xiao Yan paused outside of the energy curtain. His hand gently penetrated it and sensed the pressure. Finally, he cried out with some surprise. Normally speaking, anyone whose strength is below a 5-star dozun would not be able to enter. Zuna smiled as she replied. Even the weakest energy body in the second level will possess the strength of a 5-star dozun. Those who cannot reach this strength will be delivering themselves to death even if they can enter. Just the entrance to the second level requires the strength of a 5-star dozun. Would the entry to the third level not require a 7th or 8th star strength? Xiao Yan frowned and asked. This is more or less the case. Zuna covered her mouth and softly laughed. This energy pressure might be strong, but given Xiao Yang Gege's strength, you should not find it to be much of a problem. Let's head to the entrance of the third level before talking more. Xiao Yang shook his head. He studied the light curtain in front of him before extending his hand to Sun-Er. He smiled and said, "Let's go in." Sun-Er gently nodded. After which, she placed her hand in Xiao Yang's hand and allowed him to drag her along. They slowly walked into the enormous light curtain. After the two of them gradually entered the light curtain, golden yellow and purple-brown flames began to slowly surge from their bodies. They completely suppressed the powerful pressure that came from the light curtain. This energy curtain was around 1,000 feet long. The duo walked for nearly 10 minutes before they sensed the energy pressure slowly weaken. We are about to exit. Xiao Yang narrowed his eyes and observed the end of the energy light a short distance away. He also sighed in relief. His footsteps suddenly quickened as he pulled Sun-Er and shuttled through this extremely thick light curtain. After exiting the light curtain, the energy pressure covering his body completely disappeared. Xiao Yang was just about to sigh in relief when Sun-Er's somewhat anxious voice swiftly appeared beside his ear. "Be careful." A chill surged in Xiao Yang's heart after the voice entered his ear. A silver glow flashed under his feet as his body shook. An afterimage appeared in the original spot. Bang! A couple of unusually sharp energy forces arrived with lightning-like speed after the afterimage appeared. A wild and violent energy tore the afterimage into pieces within an instant. Xiao Yang's figure once again appeared around 10 meters behind the afterimage. He frowned as he glanced around, only to see around 10 energy bodies suspended in the air. Their empty yet cold eye sockets locked onto him. Energy body, moreover it is an energy body that possesses the strength of a 5-star dozun. Xiao Yang's frown tightened when he saw these powerful energy bodies. 10 5-star dozun energy bodies had gathered together. This kind of lineup had never appeared on the first level. It was unexpected that they had ended up being attacked by such a lineup the moment they entered the second level. There is still a bloody scent here. Someone has purposefully lured them here. Sun-Er's body flashed and appeared beside Xiao Yang. She looked at the surrounding energy bodies before she knit her brows and spoke. It should be Hun Ya's handiwork. Xiao Yang narrowed his eyes. The only people who could do this was Hun Ya's group, whom they had seriously injured earlier. Can you sense the auras of those two? Xiao Yang's eyes were locked over 10 energy bodies around him as he asked. No. These two fellows are as sly as foxes. They probably fled after luring these energy bodies over. Zuna shook her head and replied. Let's first deal with these fellows first. Otherwise, the bloody scent here will lure even more energy bodies. Let's finish the fight quickly. Any delay may result in an unexpected change. Xiao Yang's expression was grave as he nodded. The second level was indeed filled with danger. The 10 energy bodies with the strengths of 5-star dozuns would cause even an ordinary 6-star dozun to flee after meeting them. Fortunately, it was not very difficult to finish them off when he and Zuna joined hands. Understood. Zuna gently nodded. After which, she twisted her delicate body and disappeared in a strange manner. Xiao Yang stomped his foot on the ground when her body disappeared. He rushed in the other direction with lightning-like speed. The battle continued for a short period of time. The two figures returned to each other in less than 10 minutes. They looked at the messy ground around them, looked at each other, and smiled. Each of them opened their hands. 10 pigeon-sized energy cores appeared. An unusually dense energy lingered around the energy cores. The energy appeared like a fog that possessed a spirituality. The eastern side is where the bloody scent disappears. Han Ya and Han Li probably headed that way. Based on what I know, the eastern side is also the location of the third level. What should we do? Zana's pretty eyes shifted to the east. A chill flowed through her eyes. Let's follow them. These two must not be allowed to remain, Xiao Yang smiled. However, his smile was exceptionally cold. These two fellows had launched a sneak attack and had even set a trap here. Xiao Yang could not possibly act as though he had not witnessed these actions. Since you wish to play, I shall play with you until the end. The second level is far smaller than the first level. If everything proceeds smoothly, we will reach the entrance to the third level in less than half a month's time. Zana softly said. Let's go. We will split these energy cores equally and absorb them along the way. Xiao Yang nodded. His body moved, and he transformed into a blurry figure that rushed forward. Zana nodded and quickly followed behind him. Two figures, flying at the speed of light, suddenly paused far in front of Xiao Yang's group, where their sight could not reach. These two figures turned their heads and looked at the area far behind them. They have entered the second level. Those energy bodies have also been finished off by them. Han Li, who was left with a single arm, spoke in a deep voice. His face was still pale, but his aura had stabilized. There was a great number of energy bodies here. They were good at healing his injuries. Let's head to the third level first and ignore them. You should recuperate from your injuries during this period of time. Otherwise, we will be no match for them. If we have calculated things correctly, those fellows will arrive at the second level soon. If Xiao Yang and Zana gather with Jiu Qing Yang and the rest, we will be no match for them. Han Ya frowned and spoke in a dark and cold voice. Moreover, reaching the third level early will help our plan. At that time, we'll wait for all those fellows to gather and then finish all of them off at once. Everyone knows that the heavenly tomb is dangerous. No one will say anything if those people die here. A ruthless expression surfaced on Han Ya's face as he softly spoke. I? Han Li nodded. The corner of his mouth was lifted into a dense expression. They had ended up suffering a loss when they had attempted to take advantage of the situation. One of his own hands was lost. Given his character, he would definitely seek revenge for this debt. Let's go. I want to see whether they can follow us. Han Ya coldly laughed. He waved his sleeve and a black fog surged out. It entered the surrounding energy fog while his body swiftly rushed forward. Han Li followed close behind. Bang bang. The expressionless Xiao Yang waved his hand at the surrounding space and a hot wind swept out, shattering the souls hidden within the energy fog. What irritating things. Zana knit her brows as she watched these spiritual bodies pounce over. The outer appearance of these spiritual bodies was not much different from an energy body. However, they were controlled by Han Ya. Normally, these souls hid in the fog, but now as soon as Xiao Yang's group approached, they would pounce over and self-destruct. Although the force was not strong, it was extremely irritating, and Xiao Yang's group had already faced a self-destruct attack over 100 times during this 1 week. The injuries of Han Li are more or less healed. Xiao Yang finished off the final spiritual body before twisting his neck. He spoke in a faint voice. Despite Han Ya's group's miserable state from being chased, it was still possible to see scattered energy imprints revealing that Han Li's injuries were rapidly healing. What have our gains been during this period of time? 38 grade 5 energy cores, 25 grade 6 energy cores, 6 grade 7 energy cores, 1 grade 8 energy core. Zana thought quietly for a moment before replying. Although they had been chasing Hun Ya during this period of them, they did not forget about their aim to train themselves. Any energy bodies that they met along the way turned into an energy core that appeared in their hands. Some days earlier, they had luckily met an energy body that had reached the strength of an 8-star Dozun. Xiao Yan and Zuna had wasted a lot of time in order to finish it off. An energy body of such strength already possessed its own intelligence. The difficulty level was naturally far from what an ordinary energy body could compare with. Unfortunately, we have not met any 9-star Dozun energy bodies. With your current strength, only an energy core of such a grade is useful to you. Xiao Yan regretfully lamented. Most of these energy cores had been absorbed by him. Zuna had only used an extremely small portion. Although he was aware that these energy cores didn't do much for Zuna, he also understood that she was purposefully finding excuses to give them to him. Zuna smiled and softly commented, 5 more days until we can reach the 3rd level. The tomb of the ancestor of the Xiao clan, Xiao Xin, should be there. Xiao Yang slowly nodded when he heard her words. Anticipation surged within his heart. He felt a premonition that Xiao Xian's tomb contained some things that his ancestor had left behind for his descendants. A rich energy fog continuously seeped from the ground of this desolate, quiet, large land, covering this endless land. 2 figures slowly appeared at a certain spot within the vast land. Their eyes swept the somewhat messy ground around them. Their brows twitched slightly after briefly sensing the area. A trace of an 8-star energy body. It looks like Hun Ya and Hun Li killed it. Looks like Hun Li has completely recovered. Otherwise, they would not be able to finish it off with such speed. Xiao Yang grabbed some soil, rubbed it, and spoke in a faint voice. These 10+ days have been enough to allow that fellow to recover from his injuries. However, it is not possible to heal his broken arm. His fighting strength will be greatly reduced as a result. Zuna's pretty eyes contained a trace of caution as they swept around her. She softly said, if we count the days, we should be approaching the entrance to the 3rd level. Those 2 fellows have fled for over 10 days like dogs who have lost hope. I really wish to see where I will run to. Xiao Yang stood up and coldly laughed. Zuna nodded. The high energy bodies in this place are more densely packed. Those 8-star energy bodies that had been difficult to find occasionally appear now, and I am sensing an obscure energy pressure to the northeast. Xiao Yang's eyes shifted to the northeast as he frowned and made a comment. An energy body that causes even us to feel a little pressure is likely a 9-star. Ha ha, Xiao Yang gege, it looks like this is a big fish. Shall we attack? Zuna sweetly smiled with her suggestion since she also felt something similar. However, this feeling was much weaker compared to Xiao Yang. This kind of 9-star energy body possessed a grade 9 energy crystal within its body, luring the 2 of them. After all, they had not obtained a single grade 9 energy core during this half a year inside the heavenly tomb. How can we not attack? A grade 9 energy core is not something that one can find on this 2nd level just because we want to, Xiao Yang smiled. He looked to a spot far in front of him and said, this time around, let's just allow those 2 to escape. There will be a time when we meet them again. Let's go. Xiao Yang turned around and swiftly rushed in the direction of the spot where the energy pressure was coming from. Zuna swiftly followed behind him. The spot where the energy pressure existed was some distance away from the duo. The both of them flew at full speed for nearly 20 minutes before they gradually slowed. It was possible to see some 7-star and even 8-star energy bodies in this area. However, these energy bodies were all scattered around, appearing as though they were guarding something. A 9-star energy body already possesses an intelligence. They have power over the energy bodies and are able to easily control the others. This area can be considered its territory. 2 figures hid behind a large rock. They looked at the energy bodies drifting in the energy fog in the distance as Zuna softly explained. Xiao Yang nodded and asked, are there any auras of other people around? No, there is only the 2 of us, Zuna smiled as she replied. Xiao Yang sighed in relief when he heard this. He smiled and said, since this is the case, we should quietly enter. The range of these energy bodies' perception is limited. With the strength of the 2 of us, it should not be difficult to enter without disturbing them. I? Zun nodded. Xiao Yan smiled when he saw her nod. His body shook and an after-image appeared. His body quickly disappeared. The space beside Zun also became slightly distorted when she saw Xiao Yan move. Amid this distortion, her lovely figure slowly became illusory. 2 gusts of wind quietly entered the energy fog. The slight fluctuation that was stirred along the way might have been sensed by the energy bodies who were moving back and forth. However, their low intelligence only allowed them to remain in their original area, but they did look around before returning to their wandering state. A breeze swiftly entered, and after around 10 minutes or so, it finally reached the center of this place and transformed into 2 figures. We have arrived. Xiao Yan looked in front of him after he appeared. He saw an area with many rocks all over it. A black metal-armored figure was seated on the largest rock in front of them. A heavy and calm aura spread from its body. Within the black armor was a pair of empty eye sockets. However, if one were to carefully observe the scene, one would discover that this energy body contained an additional spirituality when compared to the others that Xiao Yang and Zun had met earlier. 9-star energy body. A seriousness flashed over Xiao Yang's eyes as he observed this figure with an ancient calm aura spreading from its body. Although this energy body was much weaker than its actual self, it was still extraordinary. Moreover, this kind of 9-star energy body still possessed some of the intelligence and the Do skills from when it was alive. Who are you thieves? Show yourselves. Xiao Yang's duo was observing this energy body, something they had never seen before, when a glaring light suddenly erupted from its black armor. The energy body clenched its hand and a large axe half the height of a person appeared. This enormous axe furiously hacked down. An incomparably large wind tore through the air. It rushed toward Xiao Yang and Zun with lightning-like speed. What sharp senses! Surprise flashed across Xiao Yang and Zun's eyes when they saw this fellow discover the 2 of them. Their bodies swiftly moved away, dodging that enormous wind. Bang! The wind violently struck the large rock where the 2 of them had hid earlier after dodging. The rock was instantly blasted into dust. The sharp wind left behind a 100-foot-long gully. Attack! Xiao Yang's figure flashed and appeared in the air. A soft cry sounded and a silver glow began to flicker under his feet. Numerous afterimages appeared in the sky. His body also appeared in front of the black-armored figure in the blink of an eye. His hand seals changed simultaneously. Open mountain seal. Sea flipping seal. Both of Xiao Yang's hands formed a different seal. Each hand contained a seal technique as fierce attacks poured onto the black-armored figure. The energy handprint struck the black-armored figure and the powerful force shook the black-armored figure until it took 2 steps back. Evil fellows, you dare to offend this venerable self? That black-armored figure furiously roared after being forced back by Xiao Yang in the first exchange. The mountain-splitting axe in his hand suddenly began to rotate like a windmill. A frightening wind smashed toward Xiao Yang's head. Clang, clang, clang. A golden flame spear was suddenly launched from behind Xiao Yang when the enormous axe was hacked down. The spear blocked the heavy mountain-like axe. Bang! Xiao Yan laughed when Zun blocked the black-armored figure. He clenched his hand and a heavy ruler appeared in it. Without showing any mercy, he viciously struck it against the black-armored figure's chest. The powerful force sent the black-armored figure flying like a cannonball. Although this fellow had the strength of a 9-star energy body, it was obviously no match for Xiao Yang and Zun. Moreover, it merely possessed some intelligence, and it was far from being able to keep up the pace with Xiao Yang, who was rich in battle experience. Roar! The black-armored energy body furiously roared. A majestic energy surged from its body and shattered the large rocks within a 100-foot radius. Immediately, it used mountain-shaking footsteps to charge at Xiao Yang and Zun. Let's end this battle quickly. Xiao Yang softly cried out as he watched the black-armored figure charge over. His body charged forward with lightning-like speed and collided head-on with the big fellow. Axe-splitting world. A vast and mighty energy continuously surged out of the black-armored body. The enormous mountain-splitting axe suddenly swelled at this moment. The enormous axe was lifted high in the air, and the surrounding space collapsed at this moment. Xiao Yan Gege, be careful. Zana's expression changed when she saw such a powerful attack. She hurriedly warned him. Die? The black-armored figure furiously roared. The heavy axe was accompanied by a frightening wind as it violently hacked toward Xiao Yan. Clang! The heavy ruler in Xiao Yan's hand hurriedly met with black-armored figure's terrifying attack. However, the heavy ruler was sent flying the moment it came into contact, and Xiao Yan's body appeared to have suffered a heavy blow. His face started to pale while his body flew back like a kite with its string broken. While Xiao Yan was enduring this ferocious attack by the black-armored figure, Zana appeared behind it. She was holding a golden flame spear that she ruthlessly inserted into the back of the figure. A golden flame instantly spread and swallowed the black-armored figure. Xiao Yan, who had been sent flying, revealed a smile on his face when he saw her attack. However, the smile on his face had just appeared when the ground beneath him suddenly exploded. Soil shot out and two dark black ghost-like figures bolted out. They appeared beside Xiao Yan in an instant. A dark chilly wind ruthlessly slammed into Xiao Yan's chest. Xiao Yan, when you are chasing other people, you should remember not to get distracted by other things. It is very easy for the roles of the hunter and the hunted to reverse. The ferocious strike smashed into Xiao Yan's chest. The attacker raised his head and revealed a pale face. The attackers were Han Wei and Han Li, the two Xiao Yan and Zana had been chasing. At this moment, Han Wei wore a chilly ferocious expression. Clearly, they had waited a long time for such an opportunity. Xiao Yan's face quickly turned pale when he sensed the duo's ferocious attack. However, Han Wei was somewhat stunned to find a strange smile form on Xiao Yan's face. It caused him to feel a little uneasy. I thought that the both of you were going to hide forever. Bang! Xiao Yan's dense voice slowly appeared. His figure exploded into nothingness with a bang in front of the stunned eyes of Han Wei's duo. We have been tricked. Han Wei and Han Li felt their hearts sink when they saw Xiao Yan's body exploding. Leave quickly. Han Wei's expression changed the moment Xiao Yan's body turned into nothing. A cry sounded, and his body immediately turned around without any hesitation and tried to rush into the distance. The dark and gloomy-faced Han Li quickly followed behind. The ambush that the two of them had put in a lot of effort to place not only failed, but they had landed within a trap set by Xiao Yan's duo. Since you have come, why are you in such a hurry to leave? However, the two of them had just turned around when a figure slowly appeared behind them. Looking at that smiling face, who else could it be other than Xiao Yan? Get lost! Han Wei's expression sank when he saw Xiao Yan blocking him. He shook his sleeve, and a thick dark black chain shot out like a poisonous snake. It emitted the sound of whistling wind as it shot directly toward Xiao Yan's head. Xiao Yan smiled when he saw Han Wei attack. His foot stomped on empty air and the ground suddenly exploded. A 10-foot large lava pillar shot toward the sky before violently colliding with the dark black chain. While Han Wei and Han Li were being blocked by Xiao Yan, Zana quickly retrieved that 9-star energy core. Her body flashed and appeared behind Han Wei's duo. She explained with a cold smile, we felt that it was strange. A 9-star energy body is quite rare. The both of you would not let a 9-star energy body go, yet why is it that the both of you did not do anything because you guys had planned an ambush? Han Wei's and Han Li's expressions became gloomy. Their eyes were filled with a dense cold. You have also become tired after fleeing for nearly half a month, right? Xiao Yan faintly laughed. We are indeed a little irritated. The sneak attack was merely an attempt to save our strength. Since this didn't work, we shall just kill you. Han Wei's face was dark and dense. He turned his head and said, I will stop her. Xiao Yan will be left to you. Relax, I suffered a loss last time because I was caught off guard. This time around, I will hack off both of his arms. Han Wei spoke with a ferocious smile. His strength was not weaker than Ji Yu Yao. Adding the strange techniques of the Han clan, it should not be too difficult for him to kill Xiao Yang as long as Xiao Yang was not given the chance to unleash that extremely powerful Tien Class Do skill or that Fire Lotus Do skill. I? Han Wei nodded. His eyes were cold as they looked at Xiao Yang. After which, he suddenly turned his body. A majestic dark black Do Chi surged out. His body turned into a lightning that rushed toward Sun Er. Xiao Yang Ge, be careful. Give me a little time. Sun Er's pretty eyes turned cold when she saw Han Wei charging over. She let out a soft cry as a golden flame suddenly rose on her hand. She collided with Han Wei without giving way. Xiao Yang slowly exhaled a breath of air as he watched the two begin to fight. His eyes were calm as he observed the ferocious-looking Han Li. Han Li was an 8-star Dozan class. However, he had lost an arm, and his fighting strength had weakened. On the other hand, Xiao Yang's strength had risen by 1 star when he had exchanged blows with Ji Yu Yao back then. Hence, it would likely not be easy for Han Li to finish him off. Xiao Yang, you might have been able to defeat Ji Yu Yao, but you might not be able to defeat me. I will definitely take revenge for my lost arm today. A cold black fog suddenly surged from Han Li's body after his voice sounded. Numerous dark black chains shot out. They easily penetrated the air as they shot toward Xiao Yang from all directions. Xiao Yang's expression did not change when all these dark black chains came from every direction. He flicked his 10 fingers and numerous purple-brown flames, with a dense white color mixed in, rushed out. They flew through the sky like fire rain and violently collided with those dark black chains in the air. They appeared like brilliant fireworks that exploded apart. If it's just an attack of such a degree, I'm afraid that you will have to take your words back. Xiao Yang smiled and berated him as he watched the fireworks explode. Han Li's face was dark and solemn. However, he ignored Xiao Yang. Both of his hands formed some unusual seals with lightning-like speed. After the formation of these seals, one could see a black swirl suddenly appear on his forehead. The swirl rotated as an unusual symbol quietly appeared between Han Li's brows. It is your blessing to get me to use the clan tattoo to finish you off. Han Li's aura suddenly soared with the appearance of this unusual clan tattoo. Dense black fog saturated his body. The fog appeared to have become solid. His empty right sleeve shook and a dark black arm extended from his sleeve. If one were to look carefully, one would discover that the arm was covered with numerous ferocious and stern faces. This hand was formed from souls. Are you surprised? This kind of clan tattoo is something that your lost Xiao clan does not have the qualification to possess. Han Li coldly laughed when he saw the grave expression on Xiao Yang's face. The members from ancient clans would usually not practice a strengthening technique like the Skyfire 3 Mysterious Flame because their clan tattoos were the most powerful secret techniques in the world. Although these secret techniques would exhaust one, they would not harm their body even a little. Suffering a backlash from this secret technique would never happen. By being in possession of such a mysterious clan tattoo, those other secret techniques that relied on exhausting one's blood or self-mutilation in order to increase one's strength were not worth mentioning in their eyes. Xiao Yang slightly frowned. He did not expect this clan tattoo to possess such an effect. If Ji Yu Yao had been able to activate his clan tattoo when fighting Xiao Yang, it would have been extremely difficult to predict the victor. All right, Xiao Yang. Next, I shall let you taste what is called true despair. The black fog expanded while Han Li's ferociousness scar-covered face became even more intense. His aura had reached the peak of the 8th star of the Dozan class, and it even seemed to vaguely reach the 9th star. This strength had far surpassed Xiao Yang. The black fog around Han Li's body suddenly exploded after his words sounded. His body disappeared in a strange manner. Bang! The moment Han Li's figure disappeared, Xiao Yang's fist, which was covered by a purple flame, was smashed toward the space behind him. Threads of black fog spread out from space just before his fist could make contact, easily blocking his fist. What a weak attack! The black fog surged out. In the blink of an eye, it formed Han Li's figure. His eyes glanced at Xiao Yang in front of him with disdain before he spoke in an indifferent voice. Skyfire 3 Mysterious Change. First change. Second change. Third change. Xiao Yan inhaled a deep breath of air within his heart. He activated the Skyfire 3 mysterious change to its limit in an instant. When the Do Chi within Xiao Yan's body soared this time around, he suddenly sensed a vague itchy feeling from between his brows. This kind of feeling disappeared in a flash, causing him to think that it was just a momentary illusion. Bang! The Skyfire 3 mysterious change was unleashed. His palm twisted and escaped like a loach. At the same time, his body explosively pulled back. This is... Han Li was stunned when Xiao Yan's body pulled back. His eyes stared intently at the spot between Xiao Yan's brows. When Xiao Yan had used the Skyfire 3 mysterious change earlier, he had caught a glimpse of a strange symbol partially visible on Xiao Yan's forehead. Being from the Han clan, Han Wei did not find that symbol unfamiliar because it represented the greatest enemy of the Han clan back then. The clan tattoo of the Xiao clan. Earlier, that was the clan tattoo of the Xiao clan? How is that possible? The bloodline of the Xiao clan has been wasted. How can it still possess the clan tattoo? I must have seen wrong. One could not blame Han Li for acting out of sorts. A clan tattoo was something that only the 8 ancient clans possessed because it was activated through the strength of the bloodline. However, the current Xiao clan's bloodline had long since been wasted. It was impossible for them to possess something like the clan tattoo. Who cares whether I saw it or not? This brat has too many tricks. I should kill him before deciding anything else. Han Wei will not be able to hold on for long. That girl from the Gu clan is really too powerful. Han Li's eyes flickered before a ferocious expression appeared. A mighty ocean-like Do Chi erupted from his body. That frightening strength scattered the energy fog within a 1,000-foot radius. Xiao Yang, hand over your life. Do Chi surged while Han Li stood mightily in the sky, appearing like a demon god. His body moved, accompanied by a cluster of chilly black clouds. He shot toward Xiao Yan with lightning-like speed. Xiao Yan slowly inhaled a breath of air as he watched Han Li rush over. This fellow's strength had soared after borrowing the strength of the clan tattoo. He was even a little stronger than Ji Yu Yao. If Xiao Yan were to fight head-on, it would be an intense battle. It is time to test the might of this thing. A light flickered within Xiao Yan's eyes. A moment later, the seal formed by his hand suddenly changed. Bang! The ground below suddenly exploded when Xiao Yan's hand seal changed. The soil spluttered as a golden light immediately pooled together. Numerous golden yellow figures stood just like statues within the deep pit. They were the sky demon puppets that Xiao Yan had strengthened in the lightning pool back in the empty realm. The golden light surged and gathered on the first golden figure. The light within the first figure's body was completely withdrawn. The skin on its body turned from a dark golden to a mysterious purple. It was possible to see golden light flowing under this purple color. After the golden light was completely absorbed, the eyes of the purple sky demon puppet were suddenly opened. A dark golden light slowly rotated within them. Its body paused and appeared in front of Xiao Yang in the air. Those eyes were indifferent as they looked at the black cloud rushing over. A golden light quietly flowed under its skin. Having absorbed the strength of 10 sky demon puppets, the strength of this demon puppet had reached a frightening level. This video will end here.